and welcome to the vlog. We are starting the vlog off with me spilling stuff.
There you go. It's not easy to do, is it?
No, especially when you don't have somebody to hold it.
That's it. Amazing.
60 mil. So we are having a sick day at home and also having, hooray, it is home from hospital. Elen is not that sick anymore, but she is not going to school.
Well, now it's half-term holiday as well. So she came home Tuesday.
I guess it is half-term.
Yeah, Tuesday evening she came home. Dad kept her home for the rest of the week. Today it is Saturday. I've got both my girls with me and I am delighted. But what I'm not delighted with, Elin Iduna.
She woke up at 4 o'clock.
No, she woke up at 3:30. You woke up at 4.
Oh.
Oh, I was in and out here, back and forth, trying to get Ellen to calm down so she wouldn't wake you up. I didn't want you to wake your sister up. Yeah.
We're going to do that tiny one.
No, do the other big one, because the other big one is either gabapentin or baclofen, and that means you've given her both ones that help her muscles relax.
You need to relax those muscles. This is her breakfast. So we're going to wait a little bit and then we're going to do next med, whichever one of these three. And then we're going to have some poutine for her breakfast. Me and Mummy are probably going to have, like, I don't know, some porridge or smoothie or who knows.
Both of those are really good ideas.
Or scones.
Or scones. 3 good ideas. And I have coffee.
We're just going to wait for a little bit. And I'm going to move on to the next med. And then next med. And then we're going to have, trouble please, breakfast.
Oh, Ellen is so not amused. Alice decided that she was going to sleep in here with Elin last night instead of sleeping in my bed, and I went, yes, I get my bed to myself. And you know what, I've not slept well at all.
Because you can't sleep without me, it's just different.
It is now, yeah. Oh.
That looks like Elen's blood.
Blood. Blood. Death.
Blood.
And what you did to me the other day, when I said, what's on your top? And you went, this is blood, this is body fluids.
Oh, nothing to worry about. This is blood and this is bodily fluids. That's how you say it. Bodily. Oh my god. Elen doesn't want to let these medicines in this morning, do you? You need to relax those tomatoes.
Yeah, I did vent her. And then I pulled the tube out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. She's not in a mood. Well, she's in a mood. She's in a mood. She's not in the mood.
Yes.
Yeah. Funny thing about English language, that not in the mood means not being happy. In a mood means being happy. Not being happy. It means some... Can you wait until I am at the bottom of this and then I'll start and speak? And in the meantime, I will just leave Alice to update you on Elin being home from hospital.
Oh, there you go. That's what we need to do. We need to relax the tummy muscles. That was so much more easier.
Well, the day after Elin came home from hospital, so when she came home, she went to her dad. And the day after, Alice and I went to see her. So...
Luca?
And that is my cat going, oi, where is my breakfast?
Oh, she knocked my toy into her dry food box. I would like to eat Alice's toy. Boop. Demon. She did like eating my Barbies though. I also liked eating my Barbies. I like to chew on their hands.
And this is how normality is restored, people.
Luca's getting her breakfast. But yeah, it's been difficult in hospital, but she's home at this house with me. Oh, I'm so glad she's home. Oh, business. Oh, we have Scott's breakfast.
Yes. Can we wait like 3 hours for me to wake up before I have breakfast?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is step 1. Step 1. We are recreating a video of a sick day. Step 1 is feed and medicate the Elins.
I think, Alice, that step 1 was pull out the Mickey button. Step 2 was me practically stepping on you as I was trying to find a syringe and having to turn the light on. Step 3, pushing the Mickey button back in. Step 4, suggesting you go back to sleep. Step 5, trying a different position for Elin. Step 6, suggesting you go back to sleep. Step 7, giving up on either you or Elin going to sleep. Step 8, getting the breakfast and medicines ready. No, step 8
This is step 1 in the video, okay, Mother? Don't worry about what you hear, just ignore that. Yeah, me and Elin are wonderful. It is 4:56 in the morning. Stop pooping, Elen.
Oh, is that what she's doing?
I think so. Well, she's pushing, I think.
Yeah, but then she's not pooping because she doesn't exactly need to push very hard at the moment, does she?
No.
So what you heard there was that Elin still has a very dodgy tummy, and actually one thing I need to do, I need to call the hospital today anyway, because we're waiting on a discharge letter and we're waiting on medicines from the hospital. So I called them yesterday and they still didn't have the medicines. And I also need to talk to them about the fact that her stomach, well, her stools are still very loose and runny, because the plan while she was in the hospital was to give her one treatment for C. difficile, and if that didn't make her stools more solid, they were going to test her again and see if she's still C. diff positive, and if she is, to try the other treatment. So when I call the hospital today, I need to actually ask them if they want to retest her, in which case we're probably going to be sitting in the children's ambulatory unit for a few hours and waiting for that to happen.
Today? Oh, this is step 2, feeding the Alice.
Feed the goblin. Feed the goblin. Feed the goblin. I sound like Swedish Chef.
Huh?
I sound like the Swedish Chef from the Muppets. Feed the goblin. För fish to fur. Hurt the little shrimpy. Alice has no idea what I'm talking about. This is so funny. And one thing I would very much like is to try and keep the mess under control in here over a weekend when I have the kids.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, so a big job, no, it's not a big job, but an important job today is to get all the recycling out and the bin bag.
Important job for me is taking care of my sister.
It is.
So you need to take out the recycling and do all my jobs. Well, I'm only doing one job today, really. I should take care of my sister. Might as well give you some more, Becky. Yeah.
Oh, we have been outside because we needed sunshine, but we couldn't go far because Alice has been very patiently waiting for something.
Maybe. So I did scribble out, the addresses.
Yes.
Oi.
Well, she's been waiting for this for over a week because I rearranged delivery from when I know we were going to be home, but we've literally been home waiting all day, apart from being in the playground where we could see the postman going past.
Yeah, and he never came down our way until I saw him come down our way. So. Oh.
It's a Rumi plant!
I love it.
You're going to look like Rumi.
Hello.
Oh, now we have got to decide. It is 4:45. Are we going to the supermarket?
Yeah.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Even though we haven't got any more cat food left? That will be fun. To be perfectly honest, I don't want to go to the supermarket. I'd much rather... Elin is quite happy in her chair right now. I would quite like to just organise, well, warm up because I can't feel my hands, but do some laundry, maybe sort out some of the random bags that are still kicking around from when Elin was in hospital, try to cook some magic dinner, which is when you haven't got any food at home.
I'm going to try not to mess this one up.
Yeah. Would you like me to do your hair?
I think I can survive.
You can manage, or would you like me to do it for you? So you
I can manage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm terrified to try and lift her on my own now after finding out that she's got brittle bones and she can basically break a bone from any form of normal manual handling, including sitting slightly wrong in the sling. So I mean, I'm kind of terrified of hoisting her as well, but you have to, don't you? My physical strength and stamina has really taken a beating from having had the flu. Alice is having a shower, or at least washing her hair, because apparently she needs to wash her hair before she puts the Rumi plat in there. Oh, up you get. I was hoping Ellen was going to stay in her chair. Ellen was not going to stay in her chair. She was like, no way, not doing that. Nuh-uh. You come this way. And then you roll back. Back, 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 back. And then, hey, I get the hoistling out. Oh yeah, this thing is what Alice calls Elin's foot bubble. It is not supporting in any way or form. That's not what it's for. Oh, sorry, did you not like that? It is to make sure that she doesn't ever rest that heel onto anything. So like it's just this very, very thick padding, and then it's completely open by the heel. And she has that because when she had the plaster cast on, she got a really, really bad bruise at the back of her heel. It was black. Yeah, I need something to rest on, Elin. You're losing your foot bubble. Foot bubble falling off. Oh well, that's all right. The way you're sitting, you don't need it this very second. You can see here where the heel goes. So you basically, like the heel is all the way here. So you have this space of air protecting it. So how are we doing now? We are, well, I've been back at work for a week, but only working school hours. And I've had Alice in the afternoons and evenings. Ellen has been with her dad since she came home and just having one-to-one time with him or with her carer. I definitely still feel like I've had the flu. You know, it's a hard recovery from it. I don't cough as bad anymore, and I can stay awake and I can actually do things without needing a nap afterwards. Onwards and upwards, people. Elin is very tired and very grumpy, and her sleeping and daylight patterns completely out of the window. She woke up at 3:30 this morning and was not going back to sleep. Thank you, child. And then she's been grumping at me a lot. And yeah, Alice she's fine. She's coughing a bit. She had a few days when she was quite tired. She had a few days when she was quite nauseous. And that's been it really for her. So yeah, that's been good. I haven't unpacked. I haven't done a weekly shop. I haven't fully returned to life as normal as this life gets yet. I will get there. We were supposed to go food shopping today. We're not now. We're going to go tomorrow instead. Because, well, Alice's parcel didn't show up until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we didn't feel like going out. Yeah, so today, I mean, apart from going out and looking at the sun and going, ooh, hello, I can't quite remember you. I don't think it would have mattered if we'd been in hospital a month or not, because the weather's been atrocious for the last month, hasn't it? But today the sun's been shining. It's been daylight. We've sat outside and we've heard children playing, and that has apparently been quite nice. And now she's tired. You can see how she's just melting into me, like I don't want to do anything. So we have spent a lot of time today just watching stupid shit on the TV, and we may very well just go back to that. And at some point I suppose I'm going to throw some chicken pieces and chips in the air fryer and call it dinner. There are no prizes being handed out for being the perfect mom. Elin has got good food because I cooked a big blend for her earlier in the week and I froze it in portions. So she has got a really nice high calorie chicken noodle soup waiting for her. I've heated it up and it's just cooling down now. Alice's appetite is starting to come back. Mine is starting to come back. And then Alice was hoping for brisket today, but it's far too late in the day to cook a brisket. So we'll buy one tomorrow morning and cook it tomorrow instead. And we'll have a proper Sunday roast. How does that sound? Not like me at all. But yes, Elin, what do you say? Shall we go back to watching some mind-numbing on TV? Clearly. And then we might come back a little bit later and talk about bedtime. Should we do that? Yeah, let you rest on me for a little bit. So Alice fashioned herself a little, emphasis on little, roomy outfit, shorts, crop top, and she managed to somehow get that hair in. And then she turned on K-pop Demon Hunters, and 5 minutes later she was fast asleep. And then, you know, in about 5 minutes, I would love to be fast asleep.
What size should I do?
20. Okay, I'll do these tiny ones.
Okay, what next with this one?
That powder and water.
So I use that water, right?
Yeah. Yes, we do need to fill that up with more water.
And I ain't doing it. Actually, I have done it.
Then you know. There you go.
Which one?
One on each plate. Have you got the powder in?
No.
So get the powder in.
I don't know how much I need though.
It's okay, hang on, can I show you? Yes, like that.
Ooh.
Teamwork.
How much water?
Well, you can pull the water up after you've closed it. Or you can do it that way. Yeah, that'll do. No more. That'll do just fine. And then behind the water is hiding one of those toppers.
Shake it, it'll good.
Okay, that goes on evening. These are 3 ml syringes. You want 3 ml each for morning and night.
I saw you smiling. Oi, Missy, saw you smiling. I saw you smiling. cold. And Mummy's gonna have to do the mattress on the floor soon. Because I'm sleeping on the floor again.
I was so excited last night when Alice decided she was going to sleep in here. And I was like, oh, I get my bed to myself. And then I couldn't sleep because there was nobody kicking me in the kidneys.
So it doesn't matter which one I do first, yeah?
Actually, no, you're right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What are you smiling for? Where was this happiness, Elin? Where was this happiness earlier, Elin? Huh? You're just happy in the evenings.
What she said. Why were you such a grump earlier?
You're just happy in the evenings then now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've seen those videos of people feeding disabled people with syringes, but in a totally different way.
Oh.
So basically, they have the food in the syringe without the purple part, just hold it like this.
Yes.
Let it drip through like an IV.
Yes. Why don't we do that?
I don't know.
So it's called bolus feeding when you do it that way. You hold it up, you basically use gravity to push it into the stomach. Some people feel like that's kinder on the stomach. It just trickles it through all the food in a nice and slow bit. I like to give Elin what I think of as bites of food. Like you would take a mouthful, chew and swallow. So I give her 15 mils of food as one mouthful. And also, I don't want to sit holding my arm up, holding the syringe in place.
Yeah, because that doesn't feel good. Because I have to keep holding my arms up, trying to do my hair. That was not very nice.
Yeah. Okay. So you see this big grey thing behind Elin? That's not part of her sleep system, as you know if you watch my sleep system vlog. This is one that her dad bought and he kind of likes it better than the sleep system. I'm just using it now because I feel that it's easier to give her full body support while her hip is still dislocated and she's still really quite fragile.
Should we do the next med now, Elen? Yeah?
The next medicine?
Yeah, okay. Let's do the blood.
The blood. I feel like we've come circle. Didn't we start off with blood and bodily fluids?
Just let it drip through. Oh my god, it's even dripping through. It looks so cool, like a lava lamp. Ta-da! Injecting blood. I like giving Elen her food and medicines. It feels quite easy.
It helps me. You've not undone the clip though.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that part.
And I'm probably going to have to give you a clean pad again. How many times have I changed your pad today?
10 million. Elen, thanks a lot for early in the park. Cold!
We do have just incredibly dry hands at the moment because with all the infections we have been doing what my GP referred to as excessive hand washing. So we've been washing our hands and washing our hands and washing our hands, and now our skins are very dry.
Mine's worse than yours.
Yes, it is worse than mine.
Around that side, and then we both lift up the bottom of the mattress at the same time.
Oh, okay. Let me just... I want to get Elin's... what do I want to do? I don't know, so I'm not listening either. What I want to do is I want to move Elin so that we don't risk bashing her legs.
Oh, okay. I'll help. So, I see how you're sitting her. There we go. All good. Okay.
You're not going to stay like this, baby, don't worry.
Yeah.
Just while we sort out the mattress.
Come on.
Come on!
I'm just trying to get my mother. No, bottom.
I'll lift from here. You lift from the bottom. Because now I've got the bottom. Oh, all right. Oh. Now I need to come back out from... Oh, Elin! Hang on. Hold still.
No, I'm holding that up. Ugh.
Well, that was exhausting. Whew. Oh. Yeah, you see how far this has slid down? We're probably going to fix that by moving Elin down onto the mattress and then moving her back up again. I can manage that, but let me get you a sheet.
Can we just make my bed first?
Well, it'll be easier for me if we just do the sheet. I then sort Elin's bed out and then we do the rest of your bed. Because at the moment, Elin's bed is hanging over your bed, isn't it?
Okay. I'll be supporting by the legs
Yeah.
since I'm not strong enough to lift her.
Oh God, who is nowadays? Oh. Whoa. Well done, Alice. Thank you.
I'll support her while you do that. Since me and Ellen are having fun, while Mummy's trying to sort out the bed, might as well just turn it to us, huh? Hi! Ellen's quite happy here.
Hi. Hey, big girl. I don't know what's the Ellen got pillow up here. We're gonna turn on some Lively Lewis podcast for Ellen and Alice to go to sleep to. And I'm gonna...
And Luca's gonna stare at me in my sleep.
Luca's gonna stare at Alice in her sleep. Actually, she went to sleep on you last night.
Oh!
And I think at one point you probably were bothering about the fact that you couldn't breathe properly because I had just gone to sleep when I heard you shouting, "No! Oh no!" And I came running in to see what it was, and you were fast asleep and Luca was lying on your chest purring.
I guess I was talking in my sleep.
You were. Luca's like, now she doesn't want me.
I would like you, but I'm trying to talk to my people here.
Well, anyway, it's been a long day. Elin's been a grump for most of it. I've been tired for all of it, but we made it through somehow. My first day of having both girls with me at home after hospitals, it's been amazing.
Oh, it's felt amazing.
It has felt amazing.
I look like just a head.
You are just a head. And the head is saying good night.